My name is Augustine Kehinde from Brandman University. Today I'm going to be discussing on my project, Innovative Project Video Proposal. Problem the innovation will solve. Collecting patient health diagnostic data is a manual process, and a lack of data makes it difficult for doctors and providers to turn it into accountable, actionable recommendation in the past. But with the help of mHealth, patient data can be easily retrievable. They are stored in the cloud, and the provider and specialist can easily retrieve them when needed. mHealth is an innovation that will solve the problem of identifying immediate need of treatment. Most patients, especially patients with psychiatric disorders, they are sometimes in denial when they actually need the treatment. But with the help of this application, patient tends to or can go on their mobile phone, put in their symptoms, and this will allow the medical provider or the specialist to see whether there's a need for patient to get a quick response to care. Sometimes when they have this manic episode, the specialist can also monitor or track how often they get sick and give them necessary treatment that is in need at a particular moment. With this mobile application, assessment of mental health disorders can be easily done by the specialist. mHealth creates equitable distribution of resources of mental health patients. There's no class, there's no how, there's a lot of things that was done in the past, but with the application that was being used in patients' home, patients are able to get easy access to care and a quick response from their specialist or their provider. Background of the problem. mHealth application is a field of healthcare that requires smartphones. And smartphones, cell phones, most patients do have them now. And it makes it very easy for the patient and for the providers. It also helps to educate the users about the preventive healthcare services that they needed. It's mostly used for the chronic diseases management, like depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, and multiple psychiatric disorders. In 2009, Pierce et al. Described how 911 was used in 2009 for care that are not life-threatening. With mHealth application, when patient doesn't need to call 911, all they need to do is to turn on their phone, put in the necessary information, and this will allow their providers, if a quick need is needed, if an urgent need is needed, if they need to be hospitalized, if they need a new medication, the medication needs to be changed, the medication needs to be, and how often they even get it, how often they even get the attack. Specialists can be able to track down the patients, how often they use their medication, how often they go through their manic episodes, how often they go through psychiatric disorders, how often they go through depression, and this can help the specialist in playing with their medications and see what is needed, when they need to order new labs, and when it's needed to order new medications for the patient. Innovative collaboration. With this application, it is very easy for the provider to collaborate with other specialists. The provider can provide very excellent care by ordering labs, and getting it on getting it on time by monitoring the patient's life and how they're doing with their care. And the cost of the care is also very reasonable. They can easily bill Medicare or Medicaid or whoever the carrier is easily, and patients were able to have easy access to care. Specialists can also collaborate with other specialists on particular patients. They can speak on patients' behalf with all data they've collected, and this also make the patient's care more humanistic, more well thought of, and excellent care is being provided when all the hands are on deck. Utilization of appropriate technology. Health revolves around 4 major modalities. The first one is patient empowerment. Patients are being empowered if they have a smartphone, a iPad, or a tablet. They are being empowered to know when to say, you know what, I'm feeling this particular symptoms. I can go and access my care whenever they need it. They don't need to make an appointment to see their providers. They don't need to call 911. They don't need to go anywhere. They can sit down in their home, and when they're feeling they have some symptoms of either manic episode, depression, or schizophrenia, they can easily basically track their own self with their sense and symptoms that they're presenting, log on on their tablet or on their iPhone, and seek care. Remote to care is done. A patient can be in California and be receiving care from somebody in Ohio or even out of the country. It doesn't matter where the provider is or where the patient is. They can easily communicate with the help of health. And this also helps with the early intervention to care. It reduces delay in care. Most patients, when they call in for appointment, takes weeks or months to be scheduled. And this causes delay in care. With this application, patients can easily get quick access to care by logging on, intervening on time, get quick response from their providers or from their specialists, and if they need new medication, it's been prescribed. If they need new labs, it's been ordered. This helps a lot in getting the patient an excellent care that they deserve. Innovation solution. Nearly all smartphone users can access their information. Patient can go online, look at their information, see how much episode they have 1 month, 2 months ago, and see how they can track their health, and specialists also can track their health. It makes the job easier for them to be able to know when to seek help, and how many episodes of suicidal ideation they've had in the past month, or depression, and they can use that to their own advantage to know whether they need to up their dose or reduce their dosage of medication they're taking in a particular time. Mobile app is very advantageous in design for the users. The healthcare workers can track down the patient, register them for their labs, register them for their appointment when it's needed. It also provides a more consistent user interface with other electronic medical records. They can specialists can use different. Doesn't matter what kind of medical record they're using. With mobile app, they can interface with different type of mobile applications and specialists. Client customization also becomes very easy. Clients can customize their care, their health, their appointment using either they use video clips, they can use the voice activation or they can use the images to communicate with their providers. These are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.